Watching our own storm moving into our direction. Thankfully, it won't be as crippling as those storms that we just showed you, but we will see a few changes on the way. Here's a look at Durango Mountain Resort, where we will be looking for a little bit of snowfall to develop, especially over the San Juans of Colorado over the next 12 to 24 hours or so as our next storm system does move in. And we do have winter storm watches and winter storm warnings in effect for the San Juans of Colorado, just outside of the town of Durango, up in some of the higher terrain where we will be looking for that snowfall to develop through late tonight into tomorrow and into early Wednesday as well. Now, as for the Albuquerque metro area, we are seeing quite a bit of cloud cover streaming in out ahead of our storm system, but we won't be looking at as much in the realm of precip for the metro areas. Most of that will be north of the city. 62 degrees the current temperature with a south wind at 9 miles per hour. Temperatures across the north in the 50s, 52 for Taos, 54 in Alamosa, a little bit warmer as you move out to the east and down to the south. 70 degrees right now at Tucumcari, 72 in Hobbs, 76 in Carlsbad, but Roswell a little bit cooler, just shy of 70 degrees currently at 69. Now we are looking at those winds starting to boost up out ahead of that storm system. Wind gust up to 25 mile per hour winds in Tucumcari, 23 in Alamosa, 20 in Grants, but you can see some of the higher winds definitely in the western edge of the state. Gallop up to a 37 mile per hour wind gust, and those winds will continue to be an issue throughout the next couple of days as our storm system approaches. Some of the higher winds right along the western edge of the state, but we will see at least breezy to sometimes windy conditions across much of the rest of the state throughout the day. Today and then into tomorrow, we watch that wind once again develop, especially over the Gila, where we could be looking at winds sustained between 30 and 50 miles per hour, and we'll continue to deal with wind across the rest of the state as well. Those winds start to push across into the eastern part of the state throughout the day tomorrow as our storm system starts to approach and eventually pass to our north. But we will be looking at those windy conditions for at least the next couple of days before we start to see other changes come into our direction. And we are looking at quite a bit of cloud cover streaming across the central part of the state. That's out ahead of our storm system, which is sitting north and west of the state right now, developing with some snowfall and some rainfall as you move into northern Nevada, into California as well. And that's eventually going to drop into our direction. Most of the snowfall will be limited to the far northern portions of the state, but it's going to take a few hours for that to get here. So we will be at least windy and at least somewhat on the warm side today. Then our storm system drops in. We'll see that snow develop throughout the day tomorrow and into early Wednesday as well, especially over the Colorado San Juans and into the northern mountains of New Mexico. But that's going to be very limited precip over the next couple of days as our storm system passes a little too far to the north. We'll watch some of that snowfall develop through the overnight and into tomorrow across southern Colorado, then eventually into the northern mountains of New Mexico throughout the day tomorrow. But you can see we're not dealing with much in the way of precip. A spot shower not out of the question for much of the rest of the state, but it just looks like this storm is going to be moisture starved at best. Southern Colorado temperatures into the 50s today. We'll be looking for that snow to develop Tuesday into Wednesday. Much colder temperatures on the way as well, back into the mid 40s. Over the northwest, windy with winds gusting up to 45 miles per hour. Showers develop Tuesday into Wednesday. Colder air as well. Temperatures back into the upper 40s by Wednesday. Over the southwest, breezy. Temperatures on the warm side today, but we watch for those temperatures to drop to only the mid 50s by Thursday. Over the southeast, partly cloudy. We'll have a chance at a couple of storms on Wednesday. Temperatures dropping back to the upper 60s by the end of the week. Over the northeast, winds will gust up to 40 miles per hour. Cooler temperatures by Wednesday with a chance at a couple of showers over the northern mountains. Partly sunny skies for today. Showers developing late Tuesday into Wednesday. Temperatures dropping back into the 40s as well over the east mountains. Temperatures today into the mid 60s for the metro. We'll be looking at winds gusting up to 35 miles per hour with temperatures right around 70 degrees. And that warm weather comes to an end by the middle part of the work week. We're back into the 50s for afternoon highs, and we'll have to deal with that wind over the next couple of days as well.
Okay, thank you, John.